So the whole thing is removed. I'll just write the cables just in case if I have to. They have different colors. It's not that difficult to figure out. But like I said, if I have to cut this one, it's always better to write it down what you actually have there. That's how this. Look at how big is it compared to this. I mean, seriously, it's not. It's like half size, and also the weight of this. I know is maybe not that much. It's just plastic. This one is probably half kilo. Yeah, 500 grams. That one is 1.5 or maybe 2. So reducing the weight in a motorbike is always good. So now I'm not gonna destroy this, break it or something. I just have to dig it, probably take few more bolts. Those is very important because I need them back there in a frame. Is another 2 bolts with a Allen key. Don't say Allen key, no, it's Allen key. I learned it after a few mistakes. Yeah, I hope when I remove this one, I'm gonna have easy access now to this indicators and also the cable from the how you say, from the number plate lighting. But unfortunately, I'm guessing the light for the number plate, the cable, I mean, I have to cut it. I'm gonna use obviously the original plug to connect with this new stuff, which is just two cables with some kind of pin on the back. But to be like connected in a proper way, like supposed to be, I will use the original plug. Just cut it out the cable, leave it quite long. When I cut this one, should be fine. Only what you have to do is just connect it. So it's gonna take a time. Like I said, I have to stop or pause this camera, try to work out and show you how I'm gonna remove it and how to put the. For this moment, I don't have my indicators. I'm gonna order them from TST project. I think that's how you call this company. I have to figure out. I will try get the names or put on a movie what is the stuff come from, which company, how much I pay, and all this stuff. So my LED indicators is going from TST company. See, I think it's American company. From they probably, if I order, they're gonna send it from US obviously, and it's so easy to install. You just put the indicators, bolt it up, I mean screw, put the screw back, tied up, do the level how you like, how they wanna face the car or any vehicle on the back. And basically, because it's LED, you need resistors. But the TST company is it's kind of like a small device, look like a small a dice, which you just put. I'll show you after. Let me put this one. Some of the like Oxford company, for example, when they do the indicators, they will build it up already resistors, but they're not nice looking. It's only maybe one model which is quite good looking, and I will order for this bike. But it's £40 per one set, so one pair, so 2 pieces is £40. The TST company is, I believe, is £26, and 10 or 12 pounds is this resistor, and you just basically put it there. You just take this panel off and plug in one of this, look like a let's say plug or socket, whatever, and that's it. And you can, with a small screwdriver, you can turn it if you want to go faster or slower. It's absolutely brilliant, and like I said, the whole set is cheaper and it looks awesome. I will show you this one I received. I didn't order yet, collecting money for that. And also they have kind of cable extension with that, so if you screw up something with the cable, you think it's not going to be enough, they also have Yamaha plugs, original plugs on the end of this extension. So only what you have to do, you don't have to you know, cut the cables and put together. Only what you have to do is just put the plugs. You can extend the cables, put this regulator, I mean the resistor, install the indicators. That's it. That's how simple it is. And for this moment I'm gonna use the original one, but soon when I receive the new ones, I will do the video how they're gonna look, how I install them, and I show you how to put this resistor as well. I mean, you have these movies anyway from this company who is selling this stuff. But if somebody didn't see them, but accidentally opened my, let's say, video, I'm gonna show you. Why not? That's why I'm doing this one, and I'm doing this for fun. Also, the front lamp will go, and it's one lamp which is absolutely sexy, and is the 7-inch lamp LED from Koso company. If you probably have few movies on YouTube, or if you Google it, or you go on like Instagram and you say xsr700 or Koso lamp, you will see how sexy, and it's look round, but the shape is like kind of rectangle. And with the LED it look absolutely sick on that bike, on any bike actually. I saw the BMWs with this, or this Yamaha, and they look cool. Okay, let me try to take this stuff apart and dig out the original indicators, and I try to put them on that new tail tidy stuff which I received. See you in a bit. So I removed the stuff which was like a panel here. That one is gone, and now you can see it's quite easy and very simple installation. It's kind of like a rubber washer, metal washer. If you take out the rubber a little bit and push these metal things, I don't know if you're gonna see it. Here we go. This gets loose, right? You can move along the cable. The rubber still is inside in the hole, but what you have to do is just basically, here we go, or you twist it, the whole thing is loose. It's so simple, right? Here we go. Shit. Push this one, remove the washer, yeah, and here we go, loose. Sweet. Now I have to take this rubber off together with this cable, unscrew this one, go through to this hole, use the same cables and obviously the plugs, and try to fit on that new stuff. Well, I find out already, because the way how this is designed, to put this old indicator shouldn't be that difficult. Except I'm not sure if the plug gonna go through to this hole, that's the thing. But if I go through to this hole, then it's easy, super easy. Because only what you have to do is just put this rubber back, the metal washers, and stick it in the indicators. So let's see. I already take the cables, everything. This is the thing. Remember when I said in the beginning I'm gonna use the LED light which came in a package, right? It's supposed to be like this on the top of here, but this one which I showed you before as well, that I have two pieces of single LED light. I think this is gonna look quite okay. It's very noticeable that is something there, and beside this I don't have to drill another holes. I can just put the cable through to this hole when it's supposed to be the original light going through. I'm gonna use this. Hopefully it's enough. If it's not enough, I can always come back to the original one, and let's see if it's strong enough. But I also drill, like I said, 4 holes. So when I put all the cables back, I'm just gonna put through and zip it, so they in a nice place, straight line, not losing all the time, or they're just moving around. Yeah, I will do this later. So far so good. Let's keep going. I just cut the cable and quickly connect the cables with the hand. Obviously they can stick together. Just to see if this, how strong. Oh, dang! It's a very tiny cable, so you have to be careful. So that is the original one from the light above the, you know, the registration plate light. And now I connect with the small LED which I get from I think eBay for £2 or something. So let's see. Ignition key. Finger cross, it's not gonna burn. Yep, it's working. Not bad light. I guess it's enough just to light the. It's actually bright. Not bad at all. Okay, so you know it works. Now I have to tie it up with a plate and using the, I think you call this thermal heat slaves. So basically it looks like a rubber. You put above the cables, and when you heat it up with, I don't know, lighter, or I have blowtorch as a chef, so I use the blowtorch for creme brulee or stuff like this. So I'm using this. Basically, when you heat this up, that stuff shrink and kind of seal it off the cables. So let's see. I'm gonna do this later. Looks good, to be honest. Small little thing, quite strong light. And if it's burned out, I have another one for £2. Who cares? See you later.